I don't have a question for Sam, and I know we're pushing into break time, but I do want to take just a second to tell you guys a quick story. Sam shared the website link with the officers on Wednesday, and I was at home Wednesday night and I was clicking through the site and just really in awe of everything that's there and how easy it is to navigate. What a great job staff has done. And I was remembering that last year in February, I went to Princeton to do the budget review as treasurer, and Samantha presented the marketing budget. And we talked about the website, and at the end of her presentation, I asked her if there's anything she needed. And she said no, but I saw some hesitation, so I kind of pushed her a little. And she said that she had launched new websites before, and she knew that the project management time required, it was a really big lift to do it correctly. And she was concerned that she wouldn't have the bandwidth to do it right. And so we added a temporary employee to the budget after that discussion. And then COVID hit and the budget got revised, and it was revised without that added help for Sam and her staff. And yet she's given it her all, obviously. And from what I can tell, she's done it right. In addition, she took on the staff co-chair role for the Diversity and Inclusion Task Force and the 40 Under 40 program, not to mention all the new content channels, the playlists, the chat with the chairman, the podcasts, and I could keep going on. I know she's exhausted and really could have used the help. And so Samantha, I want you to watch your mail because this is on its way to you. And I wish I had had a little bit more time to think about it and maybe have you have it in your hand already, but this came to me Wednesday night. I can't think of any unsung hero at CFMA that deserves this more. We really appreciate everything you're doing.
Thank you.
Yay.
You're here.
I'm going to get all choked up, so I'm just going to say thank you.
I'm a little choked up too.
If it wasn't 11:40 in the morning here on the East Coast, I would propose a toast to bourbon right now to Sam. So
that's right.
Maybe later tonight we can virtually at like 5:30 we can all pause for a second and raise a glass for Sam. So that's great.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, thank you.
Cheers. Yes, well deserved. Well, thank you. And anything else on the website real quick before we head to break?
Kevin, maybe I should just add one other thing.
Yes.
I want to give Samantha obviously deserves exactly what Pam gave her and probably more. But I also want to give a shout out to Brian, who really brought Samantha to our attention. We probably wouldn't have hired Samantha if it wasn't for Brian's hard work in finding her. And I think it's been probably our best hire since I've been at CFMA. So thank you to Sam for all of her hard work. Thanks to Brian for finding her.
Thank you. And when you go to a conference, an industry conference, and go into a room to see her speak, and you basically have to sit on the floor, that's an indication that she's going to be of quality. So that was one of the first indications.